Hello, this is Mount Unlimited, back for another video. Yesterday I planned to make the video then, but my computer overheated, so what can you do? But, Alexa, set time for 30 minutes.
30 minutes, starting now.
So let's now get into the video that was supposed to be for yesterday, but now is today. Last time, the Siberian Workers' Federation collapsed, or is collapsing into the several states, one of which is the Siberian Workers and Peasants Union and the Reformed Siberian Socialist Republic. There will be more to come. We will not back down from a border attack. Well, half our army's over there. Haircuts, lads. Another one, the Free Workers Republic of Siberia now exists. Led by the Bolshevik Soviet. Also, if you want to know, Stepan Valentiev is a general for the Siberian Black Army. Fun fact. Eating double chocolate biscuits. You want some artillery? There's an education. They didn't get down enough in time. Anyway, industry like no other. The Research and Development Bureau is creating new teams to focus on new fields of computers and electronics, and how they can be applied to the Republic's industrial methods to move our developments along more quickly. A new fund will set up. Yeah, that was doing. And to invest heavily into new universities and polytechnic schools throughout the Republic. Slots will have the greatest engineers and the researchers in all of Russia. The most serene republic will further pardon me again, as a beacon of hope, democracy and modernism in this grim world. Got a new troop, but you want it there. I think the reformed Siberian Socialist Workers' Republic should have Kansk and Tulun. Mostly because it makes the borders look nicer. Most it doesn't look as weird. But anyway, personal opinions aside. Garrison slaughtered. First hack of the day. Kill you. Tag Zlut. Kill you. Now get better trucks. Someone wants to buy some loot. I swear I seen the fly. Samara wants some anti-tank. Get some agricultural investment. Germany returns to Antarctica. Okay. Okay. Didn't know what happened there. Delete all of you. Tag Zlut. Yeah, defense tactics. Gonna have to do that part over again. Yep. Utica wants some anti-tank. Get some anti-air. Oh, pardon me. And weapon development, pardon me again. The front has been united again. Troops are now flowing down into here. The Song der Night. I know that Songereicht. The act means night. Somber night, I think it's supposed to say. Translation of it meaning. industry like no other. Now, out of our pockets, citizens of the Republic work day and night to fulfill the quotas that allow us to fill the coffers of our great nation. Our industry is booming, our roads are modernized, and our people are refurbished. It is now time to help the man, woman, and children learn more about the world around them and learn about the history of the Russian people. Dragunov has allowed us to use our investment in the state to build new statues, schools, museums, and recreational centers for our people. The citizens of the Republic will no longer be painted as useless drones who only serve to manufacture weapons of war. We will let our society be known as one that balances business and pleasure. So yeah, that's the entirety of the collapse of Central Siberia. Not very much, I know, but something. Germany invading Serbia. And soon cometh X. Kutsk. Another wall. Never taken. Go to Cheetah or Shilka. You're going to die either way. Get vacuum tube testing. Target perk. Delete all of you. Target Zlut. Delete all of these. The new links or Undi has been taken. Romania, they pieced out. So basically, Germany just destroyed Serbia, a new independent state. The second independent state of Serbia now exists under the government of national salvation. Vlada Narodnog. Save. You have no longer a focus tree. Get supply chain reinforcement. Halfway to the end of the video, more or less. There was 25 seconds when I said it, maybe less now. Tag Irk. Delete. Tag it. Close. Allende is inaugurated in Chile, I think. Oh yeah, like the actual. Okay, in real life there was a Chilean president called Salvador Allende. He was overthrown in a coup that led to coups. The dictator of Chile Pino. Either Pino or Peugeot, can't really say. Taking over. We'll get these two regions. If you're leaving, there's a new capital now. And it's glitched on Cheetah. Well, after us being out of our pockets, it's now going to be into the soldiers. Our industry has been refurbished and expanded. Our citizens have one of the highest living standards in all of Russia. Except possibly Omega, but maybe that's how it is. Our nation is thriving, but we have neglected one vital aspect of the Republic, the armed forces. By investing money into new training programs, we will be able to further reinforce our high training standards and make sure that our men are best trained and equipped fighting forces of all of our Siberia. Sadly, we do not have the ability to actually make troops. The shame is truly shameful. But at least now we have some artillery. Expand industrial base. Where is this fly? I hear you, there! I lost him. There! Death weapon. And I completely lost it again. God damn it. God, here it is. Phones and I've should have paused the thing when I had. Give you some artillery. Go there. Insect. Insect. Madrazo is now president of Mexico. Good for him. And I've lost it again, but I hear it. That when I sit down, he's always come back. And when I stand up, okay. I'm gonna kill it after I've done the video. After this video is done, I'm gonna commit flyicide. Is that the term? Flyicide. Indonesia is about to go into a civil war. Carbon the entire city and it will fall. Macedonia subsides into our defensive lines. Using flat profits, the Republic defenses will be greatly expanded. New forts and anti-tank guns, anti-air guns, bunkers and tunnels will be erected and construction along the border. The most serene Republic of lots will be secured from any threats around us. If the despot Venus Black League member or German attempts to try and topple our republic and harm our citizens, they will be met with fire, fury, and brimstone of the many people who live within our borders. I need to press start. Tag Irk. Not Irk7. Irk. Tag Zut. To Belgovichensk. Tag Irk again. Tag Zut. Hugo Banzer has taken over the Oriental Army. Tag Irk. I'm soaking. Delete you. You. Decommission. Tag Zlut. Okay. Soon the mandate will collapse. I know, because I have seen it happen many a time before. Also, they are only a Far Eastern state that doesn't have a focus trait. The mandate of Siberia unifies the Russian Far East. The war stands in awe today. As front of the chaos in the Far East, an entire new challenger, has risen. From seemingly nowhere and up did the status quo of the region, consolidating the grip over the region. The newly formed statelet, calling itself the Divine Mandate of Siberia, presents a mystery to international observers through its many contradictions. Both the state and an anarchy, pious and secular. The mandate, led by the enigmatic Father of the North, potentially identified as Alexander Men, which is correct, an Orthodox priest, is anything but predictable. What began as a small peasant uprising inspired by the father's decidedly all Orthodox beliefs may yet result in a reborn Russia as the soldier of the Holy Russian march west, and the world watches with bated breath. The land of God's contradictions. Now that place is going to collapse soon. If the place is called the land of God's contradictions, that's very much going to happen. But they managed to take the entirety of Venkia. The map's at least more unified. Merged you two back together, so you got some more training. In the deep and cold. 2 minutes left. Well, ascension has happened. Don't entirely know when it will collapse, but I know what states can come out of it. We're Spain and Amur, new state of Magadan. The modern day Siberia will still exist, like how the Siberian Workers' Federation exists, but much smaller. There will be 3 states in Ratia, sort of new cheetah, I think a state here, and some other things. I have seen it happen before, so probably New Kamchatka too. Italy's reinvading its former anarchist colony. George Walsh is now US president. The Turkish-backed group, the Kemalists, have taken over the Turkmenistan, now the Turkmen Republic, under Sari Karayev, like the previous flag before the update. To be honest, it was much better. The new Republic of Tajikistan, like the update before the, like their flag before the update, where it was the actual flag of Tajikistan, is under the Tajikistan Democratic Party, and you are under the Turkestan Kemalist Party. You are still communist. I like your communist flag, not your communist flag, the current People's Soviet Republic. Our shining republic. Our cockpits are lined with gold. Our citizens are well fed, clothed, and secure housing and modern amenities. Our republic churns out rifle after rifle, tank after tank, and artillery gun after artillery gun. The republic way of life, its democratic ideals have been safeguarded from any potential threats. The republic will build a lighthouse in the rough oceans of the republic's waste, offering hope to those who flock to its borders. We have built a new and better world through superior firepower. I think I'll prolong this video, even though I don't really want to, counting. I have to come it out quickly, but just to do this chaos in Horn of Africa, no Shizer. 9 Shizer. Italy's invading. Also, there's a civil war between the Oromo Liberation Army, which is technically got the wrong flag, and Ethiopia, which has just started. Also, Italy's invading through Eritrea. South Africa's managed. Alexa, stop. South Africa's invading the Red Commissariat. To be honest, I think it should be the opposite way. If it wishes to be, it wishes. So waiting for this to finish our final focus, and the series basically ends. I mean, I could, if one wishes to, prolong the series so you get to see a collapsed West Russia, but you've already seen it, or a collapsing mandate. Which, that's the question, how does the mandate collapse? Like, I see it happen all the time, but how? What is the driving force that makes it collapse? Anyway, Bolivia's having a civil war. You confuse me, divine mandate of Siberia. I know you're gonna collapse, but how? They should have gave you more content, that's good. I think you did. That should have been done. You actually understand how you work. Is it because Alexander Men dies? That's probably it. The Lucknow Conference succeeds. Indian Unification being still part of the co-prosperity sphere, just not those things happened, just not part of the faction of Indian National Congress is now former socialist. So, quote by Sandra Chandra Boses: if self-effacement will further the national cause, I show that I am prepared to efface myself completely. I think I love my country sufficiently to be able to do this. Truth, God, and beauty. Oh yeah, Pakistan also can't exist now, basically. Get better trucks and get better combat equipment. Literally invading other places. All the other places. Nazi fight at the end of the world. Kenya now has a Y in it instead of an I, so that's good, I guess. They actually spelled Kenya correctly. I wonder why it's not Kinshasa, because at the time before Kenya was independent, it was pronounced as Kinshasa, not Kenya. I think yeah. That's done, so our focus tree is done. Go on to Siberia. First, the revolution destroyed all the Roy Republic. Get that. Suppose they will collapse after a few months. So, since you're seeing the collapse of what West Russia looks like, I'll probably just keep it moving, see what few months it will take. Open the image. You're doing good. From what this image shows me, it's December. Or at least when the image is taken, so it's halfway through the year. Civil War in Indonesia, could care less. Maybe it's after the border skirmish. It turns. Gives the Empire Manchuria back Belarusian Belogchensk. Brazilian president defeats a coup attempt. Party and power is back under Manchurian hands of Belogchensk. Hyman Rickover takes over New OA. that a D? So it is supposedly in 1965. T the boat. T the boat. So United Hispaniola from Trujillo City to Port Ramphis. Oh, God morning. So yeah, it did collapse when no one was looking, sometime between October and November. So I'm really give an actual time. So yeah, the Kamchatka Naval Authority under the Ivanovsky Clique, the Kalmykia Development Zone under the Ivan Nishikanov and the Nishikanov Clique, the Divan Bandit of Siberia still around, Geb Yukonin in Kerensky, the First Army Dmitry Donskoy under the First Army Dmitry Donskoy of Vladimir Rov. The Siberian Protection Committee led by Pavel Zabudov, and the Siberian, I think that just means Protection Committee in Russian. I'm going to translate here. Probably just going to cut to now, coming close to now. Sibirskoye Rozvedenia Siberian Renaissance, supposedly actually means Partisan Republic of Buryatia under the Orchinov Brigade under Guzhap Orchinov, the Transbaikal Governorate under Leonid Chernik, and the Zabai Kalsky, capital is it? The Transbaikal basically means Obo or Elny Soyuz. The Transbaikal Defense Union, the spiritual autonomy of Buryatia led by the Buryat Socialist Party. What is this? Or well, probably means something else. Socia East. The Cheskaya Partia Yeah. Yeah. I think it means the Socialist Party of Baratia because the Google Translate says the Socialist Party of Independence. That's cool. Oh, technically it's Baratia spelled with is Buryatia. So if you're trying to say Socialist Party of Baratia, it spells that. It spelling means Socialist Party of Independence. So yeah, probably gonna cut to it in clip champ and me just telling you about it then. So yeah, I help glitch Dominican Republic so they get Porto Memphis. Anyway, more importantly, you get to see these regions collapse. So hope you enjoyed it. It was not fun for me. Go into clip champ, cut a bunch of it out, then probably go to dad's and also delete all the footage because it will crash my computer. Alright, so hope to see you next time. Hope to see you again. Goodbye. Bye.